What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. I'm upset tonight. I'm upset. We're going to keep it G-rated. I'm not going to swear and none of that other stuff. I'm not going to curse or whatever. I'm not going to say foul language. But I'm very upset tonight. Jay Supreme, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Tough loss on them boys. 106 to 103. Brunson, 16 points. Towns, 17 points, 11 rebounds. This is a really, really bad showing, man. This is a really, really bad showing in a closeout game. Jeremy, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Disgusting and nasty loss for them boys. 106 to 103. Where do I begin? Do I begin with the free throws? Do I begin with the lack of effort, just not being locked in? This Grover, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Tough loss for them boys, 106 to 103. Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Tough loss, 106 to 103. Series 9 tied 3-2, going back to Detroit. I don't know if there's any loss this year that I'm more upset with than today. Right? Like, we've had some stinkers this year. This is one of the losses that this is probably the loss that really, really, really gets my blood boiling, man. You know, I'm not even going to blame it on the players. I'm not. You know, that's an easy thing. That's an easy thing. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. And you know, a lot of people are going to say, "Yo, LV, man, we're winning. We won 50 games." And preparation is very important, man. Preparation is very important. That's not just with sports, but life, man. Life. Preparation is very important, man. And you got to be prepared and you got to be ready to go, man. You can't be looking like you're not prepared. It's a total representation of your, like you see, I'm stuttering, right? I'm trying to keep it G-rated. Appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight, man. It's truly, truly appreciated. You're helping me out, people. You're helping me out. Your team is a reflection of your coach, right? That's just is, right? It's the same thing like with your family, right? You guys have families, right? You go out in the street, you don't act right. You're disrespecting your mom, your dad, you know, your family, whomever, you know, your grandparents, whatever. Like you're a representation of that. How you go out there, what you present, right? Yo, Tim, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live, man. Hope all is well with you all. Come on, Harlem Bronx all day, man. I'm telling Harlem all day. You know that. Tough loss on the boys, 106 to 103. So you're a representation of that. This team is a representation of the coach. There's a reason why, guys. There's a reason why so many pundits out there felt the Knicks would lose this series. They picked it. A lot of people picked the Knicks, but they was unsure. A lot of people picked the Pistons because they did not like our team. And see, it's a night like this that I understand why. I mean, I knew before, but it's a night like this and a game like this where you understand why. You understand why people feel the way that they do about this team because you see it. But guys, what happened tonight it's not an outlier. Like, this is not the first time. We've seen this all year, man. We've seen this all year. Them not being ready to go. We've seen this all year. We saw this against Boston. We saw this against OKC. We saw this sometimes against Charlotte. We saw this against, like, people like, yo, what is going on? What is wrong with these guys? Like, why don't they look ready to go? And then it's the third quarter of doom. Like, they don't come out ready to go. Like, Brunson doesn't look like himself. Like everybody doesn't. The only person that looked ready to go to me was OG Anunoby and Josh Hart. Deuce doesn't look like himself. Like these guys just don't look ready to go, man, especially for a closeout game. Eddie Kofi, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. 106 to 103, tough loss to the boys. I'm livid, man. I'm really, really upset. I was really mad tonight after the game. I was really, really upset, man. And I was upset not with how bad we played, but I knew it, man. I knew in my heart, I knew it. And I love this team. I know it. But I'm seeing the same pattern here, guys. It's the definition of insanity. I'm seeing, and then when you see Brunson play well or the other night and stuff like that, all that stuff is smoke and mirrors, man. That's all smoke and mirrors, guys. That's all smoke and mirrors. Because there's no way this team is not even close to being as good as us. But you know why they're in the fight with us every night? Because they got a good coach over there with a young coaching staff who are able to pull certain things out of guys to get guys to play above their skill set. Like that's what it is. They're running offensive sets. How many times are they running sets where we're having a pick and then they're running a backdoor cut and he's throwing oops? They're running offensive sets. All we're doing is running pick and roll and Brunson going 105, or you're seeing Cat go 105. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's the offense. Then you see him on the bench. He's looking at tips. Don't look like he knows what the fuck he's doing. And then you got, Mo Cheeks back there. He's back there chewing gum, looking in the stands, looking up. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. And this is why people, they didn't really believe in us, man. They didn't really believe in us. They didn't really believe in this team. And this is why they say, okay, they're going to get passed through. They'll beat Detroit, but they're going to get smoked by Boston. Why do you think they say that, man? Why do you think they're saying that? And it's not like Boston's that much better than us. We can compete with them, but they see the difference, man. They know the difference. They see what it is. Lionel Motors, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Hope all is well with you, sir. Disgusting loss tonight, man. Disgusting loss tonight. Namit, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Tough loss to the boys, 106 to 103. It's a really, really bad loss, man. It's just a really, really bad loss, man. I don't even know where to begin, man. I was just so mad. I was so upset. And then you got to understand, like, guys, listen, man, look. Guys, we shot 43% from the field, 39 for 40. We shot 36% from three, 9 for 25. But then we went 16 for 27, 16 for 27 from the free throw line. I mean, come on. That's lack of focus, man. That's lack of focus. Brunson was 7 for 10. I mean, Mitch was 3 for 7, but I mean, it's just lack of focus, man. Even Deuce missed 2 free throws. I mean, it's just a really, really bad game. And then the turnovers are insane, man. We had 13 turnovers. Brunson had 4 of them things, man. 4 of them things. Josh had 3. OG had 2. Bridges had 2. Then you had Mitch had 2. I mean, it's just a really, really bad game, man. And this is a direct reflection of the coach. J. Supreme says, you don't deserve to win, man, when you miss 11 free throws, period. Agreed, man. Agreed. Hey, CP, man, true Mets Knicks talk, man. What's going on, man? Hope all is well with you, sir. Everybody, if you're a Mets fan, please go over there and subscribe to my guy, CP. Doing big things over there. Mets are rolling this year. Yo, CP, did you guys win tonight? Mets is rolling, man. What are you guys, like 21-6 or 21-8? CP, what's the record over there, man? In Queens. What you guys got over there, man? I think we won tonight. I wasn't watching the game, but I think Yanks won tonight. CP, what do you guys right now? Just put in the chat. 21-9. Yes, sir. We won. Okay, 21-9. That's what the Mets are this year. And Mets are rolling, man. And that's without Juan Soto playing that well. But they are rolling. They are rolling. They are rolling. They are rolling. Mets look good, man. Mets look good. Big shouts to you, man. I appreciate you coming through on the show, rocking with me, man. It's truly appreciated, sir. Know you've been doing big things over there in Queens, man. You know I'm uptown Harlem, so you know all the way out there in Queens, over the bridge, Queens Midtown Tunnel, whatever it is. You guys are doing big things out there, man. I salute you, sir. Great job on your network too, man. You're doing a great job over there. Nasty loss, man. Nasty loss. Nasty loss. Nasty loss. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Jay Supreme said, this is a difference between us and the Cavs in Boston. Hate to say it, but it's true. Listen, man, they're leaps and bounds better than the Knicks. And they shouldn't be, Jay. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. But it's preparation, man. It's preparation. I'm telling. Listen, man. This is not hard to figure out. It's easy. It's easy to be that way when you know you're winning games and guys are hitting game-winning shots, or guys are, you know, that's all smoke and mirrors. But not one game. Maybe outside of game one. Not one game. Maybe game three. Not one game have the Knicks really, really, really looked like they dominated from beginning to end. You know what I mean? Like not one game. Eric Green says, LV, man, bad loss. What are your feelings about game 6? Yeah, that's up in the air, man. That's 50-50 to me, man. And if they win game 6, I'm not too confident about game 7. I'm not. And then also too, you see Brunson's getting hurt. You see Josh Hart's getting hurt. Like this is not good, man. This is vintage. This is a vintage Tibbs thing, man. And you see what's happening, right? You see what's happening. Oh, Gravity, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live, man. Tough loss, boys, 106 to 103. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the climate of the league. You see what happened to the Heat, right? You see how the Heat look, right? The Heat look disgusting, right? See how they got smoked the other night? They're talking about getting rid of Pat Riley now. They're getting him, like all these old guards, all these old dudes got to get out of here, man. And Tibbs is one of them. You got to get these old dudes out of here. Get these young guys out of in here, man. Cameron, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, man. But that's my first time seeing you coming through rocking with me and my crew, man. So listen, subscribe to the channel, man, for all next content, man. I appreciate you coming through rocking with me and my crew. Nasty loss for them boys tonight, 106 to 103. Nasty. Look, Earl Gass says, why wasn't Towns more engaged? And that's a great question. I'm not even going to ask Towns. Why don't you ask the coach? Well, ask the coach, Earl Gass, why aren't guys ready to go? Why? Jay Supreme says lack of ball movement again. Yo, Jay, man, you know why it's lack of ball movement, Jay? Because there's no offense. Everything is 1-4 flat. We want to see Brunson break down everything and find somebody. It ain't even no sets being run. Nothing. Detroit is running sets. That's why they're running circles around the Knicks. It's a joke, man. Come on, man. It's a joke, and I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Everyone should be able to see what it is. See, once again, it's easy to get excited because it's 50 wins. It's easy to get excited because of what happened the other night. It's easy to get excited when you got your stars being stars. That's easy. But how you really define it is a game like tonight. Is a game like when they played OKC on a Friday night. That's when you see what it is. What do you do? How do you respond? Do you have your guys ready to go? Or guys missing a whole bunch of free throws and turning the ball over left and right? And can't throw the ball in the river. How is that, man? Insane, man. Insane. Lionel Mona said, LV, man, don't forget I said it. Pistons and Celtics will be a more interesting series. I want the Knicks to win, but we have to face reality. It wouldn't be that. Lionel, it wouldn't be that much. It wouldn't be that exciting, man. The Celtics blow their doors off, man. It's the playoffs, man. The Celtics will blow their doors off. They don't have the offensive firepower to deal with the Celtics, man. They don't. And they're hurt. They're injured. They don't have Isaiah Stewart. They don't have a couple of guys. So that's why we should have took care of business. They don't have the offensive firepower to deal with Boston. We do, but we're not going to be able to do it with this guy running the offense and running the show. I'm telling you, man, there's a ceiling with this, and the sad part is he's going to probably wind up coming back, and it's going to be the same shit next year. I'm telling you, it is, and that's the frustrating part about this because I see the team's potential. Because guys, everyone wants to blame the players. These guys aren't going nowhere. Everyone's locked in. Everyone's locked. This is the team. This is the team. No one's going anywhere. I doubt if Mikal Bridges is going anywhere. I think he's going to sign with the Knicks because they gave up 5 picks for him. So there's no way he's OG Anunoby. We just signed him. We just traded Dante. Cat's not going in. Brunson's not leaving. Josh Hart's not leaving. This is the squad, man. So you got to have the right guy to come in here to lead these guys, man. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Not coming out here looking like a joke on a closeout night. Closeout night. On a closeout game in your building. You come out playing like straight dog shit. How is that, man? How? It's preparation, man. This is easy. This is not hard to figure out. Anybody that's ever played before, you've been on a team, you know that's the first thing with a coach. You could throw the players out there, right? Give you guys a little breakdown. You could throw the players out there. You could have really good players, but a coach's fingerprints are on the team when you start seeing how well a team is prepared and ready to go, how hard they play, the offensive sets they run, the rotations, everything. That's all the coach's fingerprints, period. So when a team comes out and they're not ready to go and they look like garbage, that's a representation of the coach. It's not the players, man. It's not the players. We got 2 All-NBA guys on the team. We got 2 defensive guys on the team. We got one of the best hustle guys or Swiss Army Knights and Swiss Army Knives, the guys, Swiss Army Knight players in the league in Josh Hart. So it's not like our team stinks. We have a really, really good team. But what are we represented by? What are our offensive plays? We look like an elementary school team, like elementary school team. I'm going back too far, but I'm just saying that's how bad we look offensively. Jason said, I'm being honest with you, man. I don't think Bridges is that guy. I hate to say it, but he's just too inconsistent. Jay, man, it's not him, though, Jay. It's not him, man. It's not him. I can't put this on him. I can't put this on OG Anunoby. I can't put this on Josh Hart. I can't put this on Deuce. It's Jay, it's a team thing, man. Brunson played like garbage tonight. Garbage. He's the man. Come on, man. OG Anunoby disappeared and he's knocking down shots left and right. Why aren't you running set plays for him? And he's the one that's got it going tonight. That is coaching. When you identify who's got the hot hand. Just being honest here, man. It's insane. It's frustrating, man. Orlando C, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight, man. Nasty loss to them boys. Orlando C, look what he's putting in the chat. Look at that. Disrespectful. Listen, you're not lying, man. You're not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying at all. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. And, I can't, So yeah, LV was lost mid-sentence. I'm sorry. That's how frustrated I am, guys. This Grover says we could definitely put it on Deuce. He's been not a net negative this series. Listen, this Grover, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm past putting it on the players, man. Because this Grover, we've seen this all year. This Grover, like we've seen this all season, man. We have. Like this is nothing new, man. This is nothing new. Like we can move things around all we want. We could put someone there, that one there. Like it's going to be the same outcome. I'm all about fixing what the main problem is. I don't really like moving this around, moving that around. When I'm like, yo, this is the problem. This is the problem. Tim says our captain is not supposed to be having games like this to close out games, but coaching by Tibbs. Listen, man. Listen. I agree, man. I agree. He's not, but Tim, he doesn't look ready to go, man. He doesn't look ready to go. He just doesn't. He doesn't look ready to go. Jay says I'm putting it on everybody, players and the coach. But Jay, we've seen this all year, though, Jay. That's the big thing here, Jay. Like you're valid in that and feeling that way, Jay. But Jay, we've seen this all year, man, and nothing has changed. We've seen the same offensive sets. We've seen these guys come out not ready to go. We've seen third quarters of doom. We've seen a whole bunch of nonsense all year against really good teams. It's been the same all year, Jay. That's why I'm saying, come on, man. Something's got to get moved, and it's not going to be the players. Like, it's just not. All these guys just got here. I think the message is getting lost. I think, you know what I mean? I'm being honest with you. Earl Garrett said, no Shamit at all. Plus, our starters are burnt out. I mean, it could be, man. I mean, I don't know how much of a difference Shamit would have made, but I see what you're saying. I mean, try to play him, right? This Grover says Deuce is shooting the sub 20%. Yeah, man. He hasn't been playing well at all. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with him, this Grover. Like I'm totally lost with Deuce. Orlando C says, why isn't Precious playing in this series? Yeah, man, agreed. But Joe, Mitch is playing good though, man. Mitch is playing really, really well. Really, really well. So it's kind of hard to kind of get him in there because look how well Mitch is playing, man. Tim says it's time for a new voice, man. We lose this series. Tibbs is out of here. Agreed, Tim. Agreed. He lose this series. We're up 3-1. They come back and they win this series. You got to fire him. There's no way he can come back. Jay says Tibbs doesn't control players making stupid passes, bricking wide open shots, missing free throws. That's on the players, Jay. Here's where you're wrong, Jay. Jay, yes, you're right, Jay. He doesn't shoot the ball. Yes, like you're not wrong. Here's where you're missing the point, Jay. This team has not looked ready to go all year when the chips are down. That's what I'm saying, Jay. Like there's certain moments this season where we've had big games and we've dropped the ball, right? We just have looked bad, man. Bad. And tonight, when it's a closeout game, your habits are your habits. And if he's not preparing these guys the way they should be ready to go, they should be locked into where they're knocking down their free throws. That's all focus, Jay. Wide open layups, that's all focus. Making bad passes, that's all focus. That's all preparation. That's all those things. Jay, I'm telling you, man, the coach has a big impact on that. Getting guys ready to go. All right, let me tell you what I mean by that, Jay. Because I'm glad you're saying this. I was in the locker room one time when I was playing, and we kind of was like low key, like afraid of our coach, like because we knew, like, yo, if we didn't come ready to go, yo, he would sit us on the bench, like he wouldn't play us, like, and he would play other people, like. So you knew, like, yo, let me be on point because yo, I want to make sure I play. Let me be like, you know what I mean. So certain coaches have certain ways of getting the best out of their players and making them ready to go. I've never seen Cleveland this year not look ready to go. I've never seen like all the good teams. They look ready to go all the time. That's because of whatever message is being given in that locker room, in all aspects. It's connecting with the guys. But if guys are coming out making bad turnovers, like you said, bricking wide open layups, missing free throws, just making really, really boneheaded passes, Brunson dribbling into three people, forcing up shots. Like, I'm just saying, like, not looking for Cat when you have a mismatch, not identifying that OG has it going, so why not have him get more touches? Like, all those little things, those nuances, that matters, man. That matters for a team, not a player, for a team. And as a team tonight, we did not look ready to go. And we've been here before numerous times this year. Numerous times. So I can't put it on Bridges. I can't put it on Deuce. I can't put it on Brunson. I can't put it on Cat because everybody played like straight dog shit tonight. Everybody. But we've seen this before where everybody has looked bad. And you're saying, yo, why? And then you say, yo, we got to shine a light. Yo, why not give it to Cat? He's got a mismatch. That should be the play every single time. Not Brunson look him off to go the opposite way because of what? Like, yo, my man, what are you doing? Right? And this is not to fault Brunson. That's coaching, Jay. That's coaching, man. You got to tell him, yo, I don't care what you do. We're going here every time until they can stop it. Force them to double that. Then Cat's great, passing out the post. She's proven he can make great passes all this year. Force them to stop it. OG Anunoby has it going, right? He has it going. He's making shots. Okay, this could be an OG Anunoby game, right? He's not running any sets for him. None. That's coaching, Jay. That's him not being connected to nothing, man. Olenosi said, no, we had Detroit in foul trouble early and couldn't capitalize. Agreed, man. Agreed. It's a lot of frustrations tonight, man. A lot of frustrations, man. And and see, LV got to take a pause, man, because I was about to let one off. See, sometimes I got to pause too, man. I got to pause too through my emotions. But I have to, keep it G-rated, man. It's a family show, man. It's for the kids and for everybody else, man. Jay says Tibbs should have tried Sherman. It was clear that the offense was stagnant and struggling. He's got to use his tools in the toolbox. I blame him for that. Yeah, but Jay, he's been doing that all year, Jay. Jay, we've been saying this all year, Jay. Right? We've been saying this all year with this guy. It's just extremely, extremely frustrating, man. My man Tim says too many careless passes in the game and on our end, and the refs were killing our momentum. It seems like every time the Pistons attacked the basket, the refs blew the whistle. They were being aggressive, man. They were being aggressive. But Tim, man, I can't. Tim, we shot 27 free throws tonight. They shot 36. They were attacking the basket, man. They were attacking the basket more than us. Thompson got busy tonight. He was attacking the basket, man. He was 8 for 10. There's a lot of alley-oops, man. They were running offensive plays to our ISO plays. They shot terrible for the field, too. They played like garbage, man. But we played down to our competition. We played down to our competition, man. Look what Boston's doing in Orlando. 113 to 82, man. Indiana closed it out tonight too, man. We're excuse me, we're a fucking joke, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm being honest with you guys. This is a fucking joke. We have to be honest with ourselves, man, about what we're seeing and the frustration that comes here. Like, you know, like, come on, man. There's no way we should be in this situation right now. None. It's preparation, man. Preparation. Period. It's not like we don't have the horses, because we do. You know what I'm saying? So how much? It's the definition of insanity. But when I'm sensing too, right? When I'm sensing too, and this is where you got to kind of get back into the weeds here. This whole CAA stuff, this might not be good, man, because it's a whole bunch of CAA dudes on the bench, and they're all old cats, all old dudes that don't know what they're doing. Even Brunson's pops. Like, I don't even know how good he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest with you. Like, you got, it's a whole bunch of buddies on the bench. It shouldn't be that. It should be strictly business partners. Like, we here for business. We ain't best buddies. Shouldn't be that, man, because you see what's kind of happening. What's happening is you're losing the essence of certain things. What people are running circles around this team, man. Running circles around this team. Defense looks like garbage. Guys don't know how to protect backside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just certain things. You come off a screen, you got to drop down because you know the oop is coming. That's been all day. They've been destroying. That's been all day, man. It's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things that's wrong with this team, but it's not the players, man. It's not the players. You need a guy that's going to get the best out of these guys, man. Jeremy Show, the Knicks still, yeah, man. Tough loss tonight, man. Tough loss. And and the sad part about it, like, I'm being honest with you guys, the frustrating part is that, we get out of this series, cool, but are you? I'm not thinking down the road. I'm not thinking my boss. I'm not thinking. I mean, but you got to be honest with yourself. Like, this is why this is why a lot of people weren't too confident with this team. They just weren't. Now I'm gonna be confident with mine because it's my squad. I've been riding with them since the mid '80s, man. Early '80s, I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Watching the game with my pops. That's when I first fell in love with this team. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I'm always gonna ride. I'm always gonna ride to the end. But you gotta identify where the problems are. You gotta be real. Knicks all day. What's going on? Appreciate you coming through Rocking with LV Live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, Knicks all day. But I appreciate you coming through rocking with me and my crew tonight. Tough loss, a nasty loss from boys, 106-103. You saw the law multiple times tonight. Yeah, Jay, that's what I'm saying, Jay. No adjustments to that, Jay. None. That's coaching, Jay. That ain't nothing else. People, that's what I'm saying, man. Come on. This is easy, man. This is not hard to figure out. That ain't the players, Jay. It's not. They were doing it even when Mitch was out there. Mitch was getting busy tonight. They were even doing it with him. Isn't he supposed to be a defensive guy? You can see him on the sidelines. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's unsure, man. This is when the pressure kicks in for him. Remember, this is year 5 for him. Year 5, he got they let him go out there in Chicago. This is right where he should be. You know what I'm saying? This is just the truth. Oh, Big Task, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Nasty loss for them boys. Nasty. 106-103. Turnovers, bad shots, missed free throws, you name it. They did not look ready to go. It looked like they was out partying last night, man. What's the joint out there in Queens? Starlets, right? It looked like they was at Starlets last night. They was all out there. They came back home. They was popping bottles at Starlets. Rolled up in here looking like they just, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Corbin Lindsay says, man, LV, man, are you still confident for game 6? I am. Yeah, I mean, with this team, with their backs against the wall, I wouldn't be surprised they win game 6. I wouldn't be surprised they win game 6, but I have a lot of frustrations here with this team, man. I love them, man, but I have a lot of issues here. I do. And I don't think it's the players, man, because I love the players that we have. I love everybody. I love Bridges. I love Deuce. I love Mitch coming off the bench. I thought Mitch was great tonight. Of course, Big Cat is the man. Brunson, Josh Hart, Oj. I love this team, man. I love what we have. But there's something missing with this team. There's something missing. These offensive sets. We're too good offensively to be sitting here looking like we don't defend. Detroit is not a defense. I get the numbers. I get the numbers. But when I'm throwing it out there and I'm saying, okay, based on our offensive skill set, we shouldn't have no problems with these boys. They're not Boston, man. They're not Cleveland. They got legit defensive guys out there that are top tier. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is not that, man. This is not OKC. Like, these guys aren't on that level, man. And we're struggling with these dudes. That's the frustration that I have, man. Because for me, I feel like we're in the same caliber as those other top teams, but we just haven't proven it this year because we've gotten waxed by those teams. Because we don't come ready to go. Same thing tonight. in a closeout game at that. In a closeout game. This scroll says, to give some perspective, LB and every Celtics are down 4 to 5 points going into the second half. They end up tonight going up by 30. Yo, this Grover, man, because they're locked in, man. They're locked in. Everyone's going to say, oh, because the Celtics have been together a long time. That doesn't mean nothing, man. Don't get me wrong. That means something. But everybody on that team is always prepared to go. They're always prepared to go. We've been together long enough as a team to know, okay, guys got to be ready to go. Joe Mazzulla just got there last year because of the whole stuff that happened with Ime Udoka, right? So I'm just saying. So this is nothing new. Like these guys are prepared. Kenny Atkinson just got there. He just got there. But remember, Kenny Atkinson was doing a good job with Brooklyn, right? So and he's got Johnny Bryant over there, right? So he's got a good coaching staff over there on that bench, man. You see the Warriors. You see what they're doing to the Rockets, right? Steve Kerr and his crew, man. They know how to win. Like, so once again, I'm naming like coaches that are really, really good because these guys are young and they know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing with the squad that they have. I'm just, preparation is big for me, man. Preparation is huge for me as a former athlete, man. Preparation was huge. I learned that from all my coaches. You got to come prepared, ready to go. And they get you prepared. They have you locked in. Yes, as a player, you got to eat right. You got to do this. Yes, but the coaches are the ones that keep their finger on the pulse of the team. They can identify how the game is going, what's looking right. They know how to run certain plays. They know to do certain things to get, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the coach's job. I have no idea why OG Anunoby wasn't getting more touches tonight when he started cooking the way he was, knocking down shots, taking it to the Baja, finishing strong, all those things. Why wasn't no offensive plays being run for him? Why? Why isn't it mandated? Mandated. You see the word I'm using? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mandated that we go in at Baja and we tell Cat no pop-out threes unless you're trailing. I don't want no pop-out threes. I want you to punish this boy in that post. He cannot hold you down there in that Baja. I want you to punish him down there. That's it. That's what I want run. I want the screen coming over. Brunson, if you swing the ball over in another corner instead of giving it to Cat, you're sitting on a bench. I'm not playing tonight. That's where I want to attack tonight. We're going to send a message tonight, and that's it. We're not playing no games. Let's end this series. These guys walking in their lollygagging, not ready to go, throwing bad passes. That's all a reflection of their coach, man. That's all a reflection of their coach. Not being disciplined, not being locked in. Like, it's all that. It's all of that stuff, man. And my issue is that we've seen this before. This is like a broken record, man. Like, we've seen this before. Skipping. It's playing the same old song. Big task. Says Twinkle told Bridges, man, the problem with Bridges is that he's scared to mix it up because he wants the AC Green games played straight. Big task, man. This is not on Bridges, man. He's like, this is not on Bridges, man. This is not on Bridges, guys. That's what bothers me. Everyone wants to keep on talking about Bridges. This ain't about Bridges, man. This is not about him. This is not about Bridges. It's not about him. Like, I'm confused. What's the issue with Bridges tonight? What did he do so wrong? Because everybody play like garbage. So how does Bridges stand out? Like how? I thought everybody, to me, the only person that played really good tonight was OG Anunoby. And I love Josh Hart's energy. I thought Josh Hart was great. Oh, I'm sorry. And Big Money Making Mitch. He was the man tonight. So, so for me, it's difficult, man. Oh, Garrett says he's not attacking. I think he is attacking, man. I think he missed some shots tonight, man. What did he shoot tonight, guys? Since everybody wants to, let's see what Bridges shot tonight. Bridges shot 7 for 16, 2 for 5 from 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He has 6 rebounds. He has 17 points tonight. Decent numbers. But once again, that's smoke and mirrors, man. Oh, Garrett says silly passes. Yo, Garrett, everybody was making silly passes, man. He made the one bad pass to Mitch. That was it. Outside of that, it's just everything, man. It's not just him. It's a bunch of things. But how many times are we going to watch this dude brick a wide open three? One game, I understand, but 4 to 5. Come on, LV. Jay. Yes, man. I understand what your frustration is about that. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And this is for everybody in the chat. Once again, I appreciate everybody coming to rock with me. I'm not defending the guy. I understand the frustration that some of you guys see with some of the things that he does with his game. What I'm seeing it's a bigger issue, guys. It's a bigger issue than him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. Like, please understand that. I'm not saying some of you guys' frustration with him is not wrong. But for me, I like to solve the bigger problem. I hope that makes sense with you guys in here, right? If it makes sense, please give me a thumbs up, fire, thumbs down. I don't care what it is. You can give me a clown face. You say, LV, you clowning out. I don't care. Whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like, so yes, like his open break threes, right? Like, he's like, yeah, like, okay, he's got to get better. Him going to the rack finishing, I thought that was a goaltend, but whatever. Like, I see certain things. He made some bad passes. I see certain things, like, right? So I get that. But LV's looking at the whole scope of it. So, yeah, that's the one problem. Okay, cool. There's another problem. Yo, why is this going here? Why is it? So I'm looking at everything. Yo, look at Brunson. Why is Brunson doing that, right? Yo, why aren't they feeding it to Cat? Why are they swing? I'm looking at everything, man. And so I'm saying to myself, there's a bigger problem here, man. There's a bigger problem here. Keith Bird, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live and my crew tonight, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to my channel, man. But I appreciate you coming through rocking with me and my crew. Nasty loss tonight. Disgusting loss. 106 to 103. Keith Burson wins game 6 this Thursday, man. They get 2 days off. 2 days off, and they're back in Detroit. And so that's the thing, guys. That's how I'm looking at this. And the reason why I'm looking at it this way, everybody in here, is because this has been the same issue all year long, guys. Like, this is not like this is a bigger problem than just Bridges missing layups or Brunson doing hero ball, not OG Anunoby with his stuff, Deuce missing open shots. Like it's so much more bigger than that, man. Because this has been the same issue all year, man. Like, you know what I mean? And so for me, my thing is, how do we fix this? Right? How do we fix this? Where does this get fixed at? Where? Where? And I'm like, okay, I see what the problem is. I see what the issue is. Big Taz is, yo, this ain't right, man. Big Taz is crashing out. Yo, Big Taz, are you over there talking to Dante, man? You making the moves over there? The Knicks had me bonkers and yonkers, man. Same issue for 5 years. Yo, Jeremy, you in YO? Jeremy, you in YO, man? I used to be out in YO, man. Give me thumbs up, Jeremy, if you're in YO, man. You in YO? My crew is up here wild now. I appreciate y'all, man. We listen, we getting each other, we getting everybody, we getting each other through this whole nonsense, man. This is insane. Big Taz and Dante too busy killing the Lakers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Jeremy says, yo, Jeremy, I used to be out in not School Street. I wasn't over there. Not School Street. You know, they get it shaken over there. That's that's where DMX from. I wasn't on School Street. I wasn't on Slow Bombs. Slow Bombs? Slow Bombs. Slow Bombs. I've been over there a couple times. But what's the spot down there? What's that? Getty Square, right? Getty Square? Jeremy? Getty Square, man. I used to be out there, man. I used to be out there in YO. In and out, though. In and out, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to have fun with this thing, man. You got to have fun with this thing, man. This is because this is frustrating, man. It really is. And it really is. And, granted, right? Guys got to play better. Like, I understand that. Like, I'm not, LV's not sitting here saying like they, guys don't need to play better. And it's just, they have to play better. Like, I understand that. Like, trust me, I do. I just think that when you've been dealing with the same issues all year, and then in the playoffs, it kind of, flares his head, and it's kind of like, okay, it's the same. It's the frustration that comes with that, because like, all right, we got to play better than what, because we have the horses. Trust me, we do, guys. We have the horses. But what I'm sensing is, it feels like, and tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. It feels like when we're out there, everybody's doing their own thing. Like, it doesn't feel cohesive. Like, it doesn't feel like we're running stuff. Like, it just feels like everybody's doing their own thing. It feels like they're at 24-hour fitness. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they're running sets, and I'm seeing Brunson come down waving dudes off. And I'm like, yo, my man, why don't you run a play, dogs? Why don't you run a play instead of trying to get a screen so you can get yourself open to get a shot? Why don't you run a play? Can we run a play? And they're not doing that. When they're rotating defensively, and if they're running a pick and roll, a guy's got to drop down. You got to watch man and ball. If Cade is coming off, he's looking to give Durant that bounce pass. Jalen Durant, sorry. So someone's got to be there quick to be able to react, because he's coming off. He's not going to be able to swing that pass because he's looking to do that every time. So someone's got to be able to drop quick. So you got to watch man and ball. Man and ball. You're going to have to do that. Tibbs has got to make adjustments with that. And we just can't do that. And so they just seem off. Like, they seem a step slow. They don't seem focused. Like, all those things matter, man. And my thing is that, how do you come out in a game 5 on your home court to close out the series, and you can't do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the frustration that I feel. And you come out and you just have a nothing burger tonight. It's just extremely frustrating, man. It just is. Oh, Grab says, man, do you think they get Dante back? I think they get Dante back if Dante wants to be back. Because remember, he's got to go through one more year with his contract. Then he'll be a free agent. So I think they get Dante back if Dante wants to be back. Look at Jay says tonight was yeah, man. They're collective, Jay. I agree with you, Jay. Absolutely. Keith Bird said Tibbs is the problem, man, but they're not going to get rid of him. I believe they came, they gave him an extension, man, but they could fire him tomorrow if they wanted to, man. They do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But of course they're not going to do that. But I'm just saying, like they could fire him during the offseason. Garrett says, I'll take Dante over Bridges any day. Yo, I think, we take Dante over anybody, man. Everybody love Dante. You know that. Dante, come on, he's the man. He's the man. Jeremy says, Tom Thibodeau should have been fired 3 years ago. The Knicks were 108 and 103 under Tom Thibodeau before obtaining Josh Hart. February 20. Yo, listen, man. Jeremy, this is all CAA stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're right about that. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But this is their own connections, and I think once again, right? This is not. I'm not trying to destroy the guy because I think he's did a great job getting us out of the cellar, not out of the cellar of the league, right? So that was a good thing that he did. But I think guys have their ceiling, man. I just think it does, and I think there comes a time where you got to kind of pass it off to these younger guys, man. And I think it's a younger league. And I think that these players respond to younger coaches who have a really good voice. It's just certain things that I'm seeing. And once again, I'm not saying he's not a good coach, but I just see the lack of adjustments, and I see this the same problems that we're having. And the team just doesn't seem prepared to go. Tonight, this was a preparation thing. Lack of focus. Missing free throws is a lack of focus. Turning the ball over is a lack of focus. All those things matter, man. And that's if it's so much of the players, then what do you need a coach for? You need a coach to really make sure these guys are ready to go. Because these guys, okay, I'll put it like this. If you leave it up to Brunson will come down and shoot every time. He'll run a 1-4 flat, a pick. He might pass the ball a couple of times, but he'll be looking to shoot his. He's like an Iverson type of player. That's who Brunson is. He's not a facilitator. Like, he's an Iverson type of guy. So if you let him just do him, you might see the Rock maybe 2 or 3 times. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got to kind of have somebody that's going to be able to reel him in and rein him in and kind of say, yo, listen, man, this is what we want right now. Right? And I don't know if Tibbs is the guy to do that. You know what I'm saying? Tim says, I want Tibbs out of here, man. Johnny Brand is the perfect voice for the team. Tibbs' 90s era of coaching has come to an end. Tim, I agree with you, man. I agree with you, Tim. Tim, I think it's the whole era of these guys, man. Even Pat Riley, right? All these guys are talking about him, and just it being into that heat culture stuff, man. It's time for Tibbs to go. I mean, Tibbs. It's time for Pat Riley to go, right? So I think it's just a change of things. You know what I mean? God bless, whatever's going on with Greg Pop. I think he's going to probably wind up getting out because of health issues, right? So all these old guys are pretty much done. Tibbs is like the last of the Mohicans. Right, it's a whole bunch of young guys out there coaching, man. A whole bunch. You don't really see any old dudes coaching. It's all young guys, young coaches out there, right? So I just think it's time, right? I really do, and don't get me wrong. Even if we win this series, even if we get smoked by Boston, even if we take Boston to 7, I think it's still time for him to go because we're going to see the same stuff next year. So that's why, once again, no one was really, I've said it before and I said it earlier, right? No one was really too excited about this team going forward. Like, they just weren't because they saw the limitations with this team. And so that's the concern here. We just got to call a thing a thing. Fresh blood. Tim's is done. Yeah. Eric Graff's agreed. Lack of preparation and readiness to play. Jay Supreme, readiness to play is so well said, sir. So well said. That's what I mean. Jay Supreme, that's exactly my point. That's the coach's job, man. That's the coach's job. And they try to put it on the players. Like I don't. But then once again, that's people not really understanding. The players, yeah. But if you leave it up to the players, they're gonna be like J.R. Smith, man. They're gonna go out and think that they can go party and be ready to go the next day. If you don't really, as a coach, speak to these guys and get them on a point of being ready to play and keeping them disciplined, that's your job as a coach. They got to have some type of fear of you in a sense, and a connection, but they got to know, like, you don't play no games. Like, it's got to be that way. And then they got to kind of come prepared and be ready because they want to be, fight for their brothers. It's like a brotherhood in that locker room. So, but it's all spearheaded and really cultivated and really led by the coach, because he sets the tone and how certain things are being played. Perfect example, the Pistons stink. They don't have any weapons over there. Why are they playing out where they're playing? Look what Bickerstaff is doing. Look at that coaching staff. He's even got Luke Walton over there. You know what I mean? He's a young coach. Remember, Luke Walton was over there with the Lakers, right? So he's got young coach. He's got Jared Jack out there. He's got a lot of young coaches over there, guys that played that are in these guys' ears. You look at that bench that they got. That's how he's able to get the best out of these guys. Look at over there with Atkinson. Look at the coaching staff he's got. Like, so you got to pay attention to these guys on a bench, man. They play a major, major, major role in this. And you look at that, and you look at who we got on our bench. Who's cultivating? Like, who's motivating? Mo Cheeks? He looks like he's falling asleep half the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. You gotta be real with yourself. This Grover says Johnny Bryant was the offensive beast of the lineup. I bet we'd be the head. We'd be head with the Cavs. Yeah, man. Agreed. Jeremy says, man, Tom Thibodeau has been exposed with the Knicks losing quality assistant coaches. Mike Woodson, Johnny Bryant, Kenny Payne. Kenny Payne was great too. Kenny Payne was really, really, really good, Jeremy. Great. That's a great job. Great job, man. Great job by you, sir. That's awesome. Kenny Payne was great. Kenny Payne was great for this team, right? So Mike Woodson was the offensive guy. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Bryant, right? So look at all the guys that lost. You see that once again. I'm glad you said these things. See, all this stuff is smoke and mirrors, man. And what I mean by smoke and mirrors is that you throw the team out there, you see how they look. Yeah, because look how good of our team it is. Like, we have a really, really good team. So, of course, it's going to be 50 wins. But you take away a lot of them pieces, like you just said, Jeremy, we're a totally different team. Because he doesn't have the skill set to do those things. He caps out at a certain thing, man. There's a reason why they got him out of there in Chicago in 5 years. There's a reason why it took him 2 years and they got him up out of there with the quickness out of Minnesota. And he could not get a job no other place. This is not hard to figure out, man. He's here because of a hookup. So don't get me wrong. Like, he's done a good job, but I think he's reached his ceiling. And I'm only saying that because these guys just don't look ready to go, man. And that should never happen. Never happened. Not at this stage in the season. Okay, I'm saying, man, 2 days off, man. No way we look flat. Actually, it was on 1 day off. We played Sunday. So we had Monday off and we came back today. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's that once again, Earl Garris, man. What does Brunson? Yeah, but I think it's a hookup, man. I think it's a hookup. Tim says, and these young coaches definitely out coaching Tibbs, man. These assistants on the bench, it's no help, especially Rick Brunson and Mo Cheeks. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what Tim. It's just obvious, man. It's just obvious. We look a step slow. We just don't. We just don't look ready to go at all. This Rover says JB's ankle ain't gonna be good. No comment. Listen, Scroll, it's not going to be good until the summer, man. He's going to be dealing with this all playoffs. If they make it out this round, he'll be dealing with this next round. Like that's just what's going to be. You know what I mean? You're never really going to be fully healthy. So that's barely enough time to recover after he already smashed it. Yeah, man. Agreed. Listen. I totally agree with you. This Rover. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I just you see LV, man, kind of running out of things to say, man. It's just an embarrassing loss tonight, man. An embarrassing loss. You know what I mean? So it's just bad tonight, man. Just really, really, really bad tonight. And everybody else won too, man. Everybody else won tonight. You see, Bickerstaff wasn't complaining tonight, right? He said he's such a baby. He cries over everything. He cries over everything. Guys, let's hear from Tibbs, man. Let's hear from Tibbs. Give me 1 second here. I'm just pulling this up for you guys right now. Let's hear from Tibbs, man. Let's hear from Tibbs. Hear what Tibbs has to say. I'm excited to hear what he has to say. Just give me 1 second. Let me pull this up for you guys. Okay, give me 1 second here. All right, let me pull this up for you guys. Let's hear from him, man. I'm so intrigued to see what he has to say tonight.
When you had Jalen and Josh there on the scores table waiting to check get in, what was the thought process of not calling a timeout or not getting them back in the game as that lead kind of went up?
Just where we were with our timeouts. Coach's decision.
Tom, just more specifically on that, like when you have one timeout in that situation, you obviously don't want to go into the close part of the game at the end of the game with no timeouts. What are you weighing there in order to try to get guys in? Like, is there a marker that you're waiting for?
Well, you're looking time, score, penalty, timeouts, all of the above. What's happening in the game? Do you feel like the next possession, we'll put it away? Like, there's a lot that goes into it.
When you had Jalen and Josh there on the scores table waiting to check.
See, you see now you see why I'm saying what I'm saying, right, guys? That was insane moment because we were down by 3. And Brunson and Towns, no, we were down by 3 or 4. And Brunson and Hart came to the table ready to go. He says as a coaching decision, he didn't want to call a timeout to get those guys back in the game. You can't foul because you will put those guys on the free throw line because we were already over the limit. You got to do something, man. You can't just let the clock just tick down. You see, I'm rubbing my face, right? Because this is the stuff, man. You got to make a decision as a coach. You can't let it rock like that. And you got these dudes. That's why they went up the way they did. You see how we came down, started knocking down threes. You don't know what the game would have kind of played for. You don't have a timeout, so what? But you got to get these guys in the game. Coach's decision, because like this, but oh man, this is the frustrating part with this guy, man. This is the frustrating part. And this is the biggest issue of all issues with him, man. So he didn't put them in the game because of coach's decision. And, you're looking at the clock, the time, and possessions. Dude, they're scoring left and right, and we can't get a good offensive play being run. We got to call a timeout. You got to get those guys back in the game. Tibbs, you got to make a decision. You can't just let this rock like this. He can't put two and two together. He can't because the moment's too big, man. The moment's too big. That was a total coaching blunder. Again. It's insane, man. It just doesn't make any sense, man. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. And we could sit here and try to, make up excuses or whatever. It's just a bad decision, man. It's just a bad decision. And you could just tell that sometimes the moment gets too big for him, man. It's very obvious that he feels the pressure more than anything. It's very obvious. Let's hear from the captain, man. Let's hear from the captain. Here we'll see what the captain has to say regarding the matter as well, about being stuck at the scorer's table.
You and Josh both go out with 257. It looked like you were trying to get in for about a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
How tough was it to sit there and not be able to get in and watch it kind of get away there?
It's tough, but I have the utmost faith, regardless of the result, my teammates, no matter who's out there. Trust, faith, belief, all that. I'll always have that with my teammates.
You and Josh both go out with
Okay.
257. It looked like you were trying to get in for about a minute and a half.
Brunson's always the company man. You got to respect that. You got to respect it with him, man. That's one things I really, really, truly love about Brunson. He don't throw people underneath the bus, man. He don't make it hot. You know what I'm saying? He don't make it hot throwing dudes underneath the bus. He don't do that. And so I'm glad that he said that, man. I'm glad that he said that because he's trying to keep it PC. He's trying to keep it professional here. That's what he's trying to do. Because if he really says what he really feels, you know what I mean? It could cause a whole bunch of things to blow up. So let's keep it PC. Oh, man. All you could do was laugh, right? All you could do was laugh. Tough loss to them boys. Tough loss to them boys. Listen, that's my show, people. All right, I'm getting up out of here. I appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button, people. All right. Also, too, if it's your first time coming through rocking with me, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments because I do respond to comments. So please come through and do that because I do respond to comments. All right. And also, too, if you watch this on a replay, gang, please subscribe. All right. But listen, that's my show. I'll be back Thursday to discuss about the game in Detroit for Game 6. So please come through and check that out. All right, people. But listen, tough loss to them boys tonight, 106 to 103. Hopefully we can bounce back in Game 6 and close things out. All right, but listen, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here, people. Peace.